The future depends on what we do in the present. Mahatma Gandhi's life and teachings were the great source of inspiration for today's youth. He was such an iconic man who showed the spirit of glory and a way of freedom to Indians. Good morning to one and all present here. Every year on January 30 and March 23 is observed as Martyrs Day, which we call it as Shahid Divas. While on January 30, the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, was assassinated in Gandhi Smriti at Birla House by Nathuram Vinayak Godse, and on March 23 is the day which is marked when people pay homage to the freedom fighters like Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev, who were hanged to death by the British. Mahatma Gandhi was a notable public figure. His role in social and political reform was instrumental. Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence is probably his most important contribution. This philosophy of non-violence is called Ahimsa. Most noteworthy, his aim was to seek independence without violence. He decided to quit non-cooperation movement because of the violence took place in Chauri Chaura incident. Secularism is yet the another contribution of Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi's belief was that no religion should have a monopoly on the truth. He decided and developed the philosophy of education, which could be the true source of inspiration for present day education system. His major principles were every child from 7 to 14 years should be educated freely and compulsorily, and the medium of instruction should be the mother tongue. He started his freedom struggle in 1917 called Champaran Satyagraha to cure the problems faced by the farmers who were because of indigo planters. He led the first non-cooperation movement in 1918 called the Keda Satyagraha, and he also made a Satyagraha against the Rowlatt Act in 1919. He led the civil disobedience movement in 1930 against the British salt monopoly, and he also led the Quit India movement in 1942. Gandhian ideology emphasis not on idealism but on practical idealism. Gandhian philosophy is a double-edged weapon. Its objective is to transform society and individual simultaneously in accordance with the principle of truth and non-violence. Gandhian idea of decentralization of power can be implemented in democracies through empowered local self-government at grassroots level. Mahatma Gandhi was termed as the prophet of 21st century. His method of non-violence approach at dispute resolution is the important area of peace research. I conclude my words by saying the famous quote of Albert Einstein. Generations to come will scarce believe that such a one is ever with flesh and blood walked upon this earth, said about Mahatma Gandhi. Thank you and have a nice day.